Do you know your colours?
Welcome to the HART Sapphire Series for 2022. Today coming to you live from Nissan Arena. It's round 14, which is the very last round of the prelims before we start semi-finals. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by my partner in crime, the yin to my yang, the Batman to my Robin, Kel Harrison.
G'day, Mills.
Welcome to Game 2 today that we're bringing to you live at the moment through Facebook and YouTube.
Last round.
Last round, we've already seen QT Netball, a very impressive QT Netball, cement themselves in second place, winning that one against the Rays 79-35. This one, the USQ Jets and the Carina League's Tigers, both teams nothing to play for except for pride. They currently sit in 6th and 7th. Tigers can't finish any better than 7th. The Jets, if they win, could go as high as 5th, but they can't make the semi-finals. So it shapes as a pretty interesting match. We've got some milestone games as well, and we'll get to them as we do the team readouts. So we've been handed the team list. There's a couple of late changes. We'll start with the Jets. Lucy Benjamin is the shooter. Lily Cubby is the goal attack. So they start. Lucy Benjamin retired from netball 2 years ago. She came back for last game and this game. And believe it or not, this game is her 100th at this level. So she's celebrating 100. Brooke Hams, she's already celebrated 100 this year. She's at wing attack. Jess Lagai is the centre. Hannah Barretto, the wing defence. Siobhan Sherlaw starts this game also game 100. And it is her very last.
Incredible.
She's announced she's retiring. So game 100, and the captain, Siobhan Schuler, will start at GD, but will enjoy her last game on court. Shanae Grant, the keeper. That leaves a bench of Tiani Fennell and the underrated McKeely Hock. She's back in the side. We did have Abigail Houston in the side as well, but she's ill, and we now have Kiara Condon coming in. She is from the Ruby side and has been with the Queensland 17s in the past. So Sandholt, Ridley and Irvin are all out at the moment. So coached by Joe Morgan, assisted ably by Tracy Bruce, and the manager is Liz Shaw. Carina League's Tigers, that's them there. Amy Summel is the shooter. She's celebrating her 50th HART Sapphire Series game as a Tiger. Siobhan Thompson is the goal attack. The wing attack is Jada Gaffer. Alice Mauger is the centre. Ali McLeod, the wing defence. Ella Spencer comes in for Rihanna Childs in the GD spot. Maddie Ryan is the GK. Childs being injured means Sophia Dobson comes up. She's been with the Aussie 17s, so she's coming to the team. Rachel Funnanar joins her on the couch, as does Tash Robinson. Coached by Erin Burns, the assistant is Marianne Cook, and Ash Namu is the manager. So that's the two teams. Kel, which way are you going?
Yeah, well, you know, a couple of big outs, I think, for the Jets, but also a couple of big ins. So, yeah, I don't know how we're going to call this, but I think Tigers are going to come through with the win today, but I think it's going to be really close, and I'm going to go by 6.
So Tigers by 6. I think with a couple of milestones in there and the captain's last game, I'm going to go the Jets by just a couple. I think the comeback Queens might have one more game in them, and they may get the chocolates in this one. We're only a minute away from the start of the match, and before we get underway, we would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land in which this great game is taking place, the Turrbal and Jagera people, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching today. The players are on court. There's your 3 umpires. Kimberly Foreman, Jamie Marr and Di Fawcett is the 3rd umpire. So they are, everything's in readiness.
How incredible to have like three major players this year hit 100 games for the one team, you know, that just the loyalty and dedication to the one club.
Well, that club's actually had 4, because last year Steph O'Brien celebrated her 100th as well.
Yes.
So O'Brien was the first, I think Ham's the second, and now we've got on the same day Lucy Benjamin and Siobhan Sherlaw. It's ironic that Benjamin comes back for just 2 games, isn't it? And she gets 100. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
What are you saying?
So, Anyway, she came out of retirement to help him out and gets 2 more to 100. Tigers, black and orange. They're going from left and right of your screen. They've got first use of the ball. Barreto tries to keep that in, falls offside. And they'll be looking to score first. It's with Thompson. And she gets goal number 1. And the Tigers lead it easily with 2 teams with not a lot to play for, but pride. It might be a nice open game, Kel. You might see lots of scoring.
Pride, Tigers pride.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I really see. Know your colours, Kel. And
that's right.
Excellent. So, Barreto just threw that ball, and the look on Cubby's face when she realised it was like 19 feet above her head. Had no chance of getting it. So, Tigers get us underway again. Tiger pride. I like that, Kel. I'm going to use that one. So, I'm going to steal that. Write that down, Davo. So, back it goes now.
Put it in the bank. Yep.
Great to see Spencer with a start. We haven't seen a lot of her. I've seen a bit of her with the Victorian mixed team because she was at the Nationals at Women.
Yeah, we'd be playing against her, yes.
We did. We played against her a few times. So I'm fairly intimate to her game.
Got the inside knowledge.
Got the scoop. I was surprised someone didn't ring me, but no one did. So it comes off the Jets last. So Tigers still in control. They're looking to score the first 3. And it's been the year of missed opportunities for the Tigers. They've played like this in patches.
Yes.
They look like a semi-final side, but they've just lost some narrow games, and others they fought back hard and got pipped at the siren. And it's been one of those seasons that's just got away from them. So the ball is with one of our favourite players, Maddie Ryan.
Oh, isn't she incredible?
There's Spencer with the ball now. She fires it across. Into the pocket they go. Looking for 4 straight. It'd be the perfect start here for the Tigers. Somerville with it right now. This is a huge goal. And there's contact call here on Grant. So Shanae Grant had a play as Somerville steps in. That lovely shot of hers gets goal number 4. We've played 2 and the Tigers have got 4. Great start by them.
Yeah, and Thompson having a great start as well, shooting 3 out of those 4 goals. And yeah, we don't see her. We haven't seen her start a lot lately. It's usually Robinson on, and
so it's with the Jets at the moment. Cubby with the start. She started the last 2 for them. They have also been running with Fennell a lot of the starts.
Yes.
So Lagai, nowhere to go, has to eventually find Cubby. She was on fire at the start of the last game, and she starts on fire again here. Don't forget, you can join us on the Facebook page. Tell us where you're watching from, who you think will win, and enjoy the coverage.
Just say hello.
Well, you can say hello.
Yeah, say g'day.
And how you going?
G'day. How you doing?
Oh dear. It's been a long season, Kel.
We're almost at the end though, and I'm actually a little bit sad about it. But
so this is what the Tigers have done a lot this season. They've had a perfect start. They've got the first 4. Now 2 bad passes, and it's a chance here for the Jets to get to 4-3, and that'll be their centre next. So this nice lead that they had, they're almost giving it up too easily. So it's back with the Jets. I guess that's just an experience. You've got to know when to really seize the moment. And, that's just something you learn over.
Know when to fold them? Is that what you're getting at?
Well, yeah. Very good point. Oh, dear. It's going to be one of those games where we go through old songs. So back with the Jets. What was the last one? Oh, that's right. We're doing Price is Right.
The Price is Right.
So turnover here. Jets can't get 4 straight. We started with 4 straight to the Tigers, then 3 straight to the Jets. So the Mizuno momentum has been switching. Tigers now with it, trying to build back this lead that they had. Into the pocket. Nice drive there. Now go right on the circle, finds Thompson.
Thompson, very quick movement, comes through around the backspace.
Obstruction call there, but she gets a second opportunity. Now it's 5-3 Tigers. So now they're on a bit of a mini run. And Thompson, the nice pass to Somerville. And the shot. Amy Somerville gets goal 6, so it's 6-3. And McLeod and Hams, like McLeod literally was holding Hams back. So we've got an obstruction call here on Gaffer. So it's back with Hams. Now that's Hams again. I guess for me, the question I'm asking, like, Shaw's retiring. O'Brien we're not seeing today. Is she going to come back next year? And is rookie Hams getting close to retirement? I'm only asking this because Sherlaw announced her retirement. I'm not suggesting that they should. But,
no, that's right. Especially the way they've been playing as well. You know, they've definitely got more netball.
Yeah, because Hams brought her 100 up in game 2 or 3 this year, so she's now in 110, 111 games. You just wonder, when does life, become more important than netball?
Yes.
For me, never.
That's right. That's right. Both is like
here we are on a Saturday calling netball.
That's it. Yeah.
Finished playing, finished coaching. Now we're commentating. So 7-3 at the moment. So this is a strange game, Kel. 4 straight to the Tigers to start. That was answered with 3 straight to the Jets, and now the Tigers have scored 3, looking for 4 in a row again. Do they get it? Of course they do. Somerville shooting.
That shot is just incredible.
So it's a 4-goal run, then a 3-goal run, back to a 4-goal run. So Jets looking to break the Mizuno momentum. Hams with the ball at the moment. Cubby, well, we know she won't be retiring. There's Benjamin. She has retired and come back out. Lovely shot from Lucy Benjamin from range.
And a quick release as well.
She was renowned for the quick release. So now we're on a bit of a Jets run. They get the Mizuno momentum back. Patience being shown here. You can throw a blanket over both those teams at the moment. It's very congested in this little box here. Need to open up the circle like that. Grant gets around Somerville. Somerville from mid-range, shoots, hits the ring, misses. And the Jets now turn it over. Cubby with the ball, wants it into Benjamin, who squealed.
Yes,
and the ball got there.
Got the whoops.
Whoop, whoop, and Benjamin gets it. So
I'm a whooper on court. If I'm free, I get the whoops.
You have to be very careful how you say that, Kel. So, Kel, this strange game continues. 4 straight to the Tiger.
Back and forth.
Then 3 to the Jets. Then 4 to the Tigers. Now 3 to the Jets. It's 8-6 scoreline. Only 2 the margin.
Oh, Sherlaw.
What are we watching here, Kel?
I don't know. It's just, it's messing with my emotions.
Oh, Kel. You need to get out more.
It's not hard.
Lots of people joining us, and we appreciate your support. Your support's been amazing this year. And judging by the comments I get through the week on my private page and socials, I appreciate your support. And thank you for all the kind encouragement as Tigers get the Mizuno momentum there. Ella Fitzgerald watching, of course. She is with the QT Ruby side and one of the Australian mixed players as well. Very successful with the Suns this year. Played brilliantly. And it's not often you get to see a 6'3" goal attack, but that is Ella Fitzgerald. So back it goes now. Tigers with the ball. Somerville. This is the strangest game I think I've seen in my life, Kel.
Yes.
Now the Tigers are looking like another 4-goal run. So
if they get this in, that will be the work of Maddie Ryan down the end there with that great tip out. Oh, they can't convert it for her.
Laguire ends up with it through Grant keeping it in. Now we've got Barretto. Sherlaw playing her last game. And it's...
Oh, Maddie Ryan again.
Ryan gets the tip to Spencer. Ella Spencer, great to see her get the start. Oh, that's just knocked clean out of Somerville's hands by Barretto. So, nowhere to go. Somerville doesn't want to shoot from there. And nice rotation. That was nice play by the Tigers offense. This backspin. She's done it consistently. Just for those of you playing at home, it's a bitterly cold day in Queensland today. Here in Brisbane, it's just a balmy 18 at the moment, but it's been a lot lower than that. I think it was about 12 degrees when I got here before. It's
not bad in the stadium at the moment, though.
Plenty of seats. Get on to HartSapphireSeries.com.au to get your tickets. We'd love to see you get your backside courtside. And if you can't, stick with us on YouTube and Facebook.
There's a sneaky little bounce pass in by Thompson. So
now the shots aren't dropping for either side. And in other news, Ella Fitzgerald's not 6'3", she's 6'1". So back it goes to...
Still very tall. Still incredibly... Would not...
She still looks down at me when I'm telling her what to do.
I'll be standing on tippy toes or high heels, Ella, if I come and talk to you.
Funny as well, like I'm not huge. I think I'm 5'10" on a good day, and I've coached Junior Levy, who's 7'2".
Yeah.
And Junior, of course, just going to sideways there. Junior's holidaying in England, and he's helping out the England mixed team as well.
Wow.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yes.
So yeah, he's going to be working with them. So good luck to Junior when he gets over there. But yeah, like I'd have to talk to him about different things, and I literally would stand on a chair. Just it would be at eye level. So, funniest thing you've ever seen. But back it goes now. Tigers, they lead this one 7-10.
Sinead Grant thought that was clean.
Every defender does, Kel. So the shot's just starting to miss a little bit for both sides, and Thompson gets that one. It's 11-7 in favour of the Tigers. And they are looking at another 4-1 run here. So this is the most bizarre game of netball.
Oh, what a take out of the air.
Thompson looked like Superwoman there as she pulled that one out. Barreto knocks it out of court here. Still with
Offside.
the Tigers.
Offside call.
Shoelaces. So into the pocket. Malga looking nice rotation again. The rotation today between Thompson and Summerall is quite superb. Ball should have probably gone to Summerall there. Now they're stuck. That was close to a hell ball. So Summerall missed the last couple.
Yes, that's 3.
It's the last 3, so it's back with the Tigers now. They've still got it from a sideline throw. Again, we could throw a blanket over the entire offensive and defensive end of the Jets and Tigers. They're very close together, Kel. Need to just space the court a little bit. Even the defenders on the transfers are coming in close.
Oh.
And that's the result. There was just no room.
Spice. Too spicy.
Too spicy, you reckon, Kel?
Yes. Too much on that.
Bit of hurt on the ball. 11-7, 3:40 to play. So the game was characterised by chunks of goals. Now we're in a bit of a drought. So Tigers with it at the moment. Can they get goal number 12? Thompson shoots and
comes back in. That was the backspin that held that ball in.
Like a Jack Nicklaus putt, the Golden Bear. That's a blast from the past, Kel. There you go. Won his last major in '86.
A little stretch for me, for my memory.
Well, he's won more than Tigers. That's why I thought I'd bring it up for our golfing fanatics that are watching through YouTube and Facebook. So 12-7. Cubby trying to get the Mizuno momentum back. She does. Slaps the hand of Lucy Benjamin. Bit of a low 5, that one. And it's 12-8. So there's 4-3 sort of runs happening at the moment. Somerville with it. Looks in.
Really great tight defence by the Jets at the moment.
Into the pocket. That's better. They've cleared the space. That opens it up better.
Oh.
Not a replay. Play on, says the umpire. And Thompson.
Oh.
Don't know how she gets so much backspin on that ball.
One-handed grab.
Thompson has pulled in some balls that not many people could have got today, Kel.
That's right.
But, yeah, seems to be even putting more backspin on it than normal. A couple more extra revolutions, Kel.
A couple more extra turns.
And we've got an offside here. Hams thought she was pushed in there by McLeod. They're having a ding-dong battle, McLeod and Hams.
What a matchup.
They played each other a number of times over the years. Into the pocket, McLeod with it now. Looks down. This is nice play. Gaffer. I'm going to ask you.
Oh, Sherlaw just caught with her head turned. Oh,
and that time the backspin hurts.
Yes.
Because she was closer in, dug in into the ring and spat back out. So it's 13-8. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions towards the end of the games, Kel.
Okay.
Because neither of these two teams can be in the semi-finals.
Yes.
So we're going to have an imaginary 3-2-1. We're going to pick the best 3 players from each team. And I just want to stress to anyone listening at home, it has no bearing on anything.
Absolutely no bearing on anything.
So don't think that we then, they make them the MVPs. That's
just
nothing
our
to do
opinion.
with it. Just our opinion. And so you think about that. So rather than just do the best of the game, we'll quickly do that and then we'll add, and ways that both these teams can improve for the year. You've got a big task today, Kel.
I do. I've got to think about a lot.
Yep. So back it goes now. Tigers with the ball. Into the pocket.
Oh, Somerville was free.
And they eventually find a nice screen on the back of Grant. And Somerville makes sure of the goal. So we started quickly. We slowed a little bit, but Tigers still lead it by 5. It's 14-9. So if the Jets are to win this one, they're going to do what they do most matches and have to come back. The green machine. McLeod with that one now. She brings it down the court. Spencer looks down. Nice pass. Finds Somerville. Into the pocket. Where to go? Ooh. Thompson just falling down out of court, just flicked it back in, and Amy Somerville. Boom, shugga-lugga. So 7 seconds to go. Tigers will have to take it. They've got to go quickly. They get it to Somerville. She's got a chance. 2 seconds to go.
Oh, and gets
Nothing
it.
but net.
Oh, incredible.
16-9.
Yes.
First quarter, the way of the Tigers, and they are super impressed with that. And they, they started 4-0, Kel. Then they gave up 3. Then they got another 4. Then they gave up 3. Then they went on a 4-1 run. And we're at 16-9.
That's right. Yeah, well,
have you seen anything as crazy as that?
But the defensive pressure, I think, that the Tigers are putting them back into the game in those running spurts. So, the attempts of goal, they've got 23 attempts versus the 10 of the Jets. So the Jets have got a higher shooting percentage. So if the Tigers clean that up, it could be a blowout of the game.
No commercials, Kel, so tell me the shooting stats.
Yeah, well. Okay, so Lucy Benjamin down the Jets end.
Yes.
So goal
playing
shooter.
game 100.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Game 100 at 88%, so she shot 7 from 8.
That's pretty impressive.
Yes, and Cubby 100, so she shot 2 from 2, so just needs a bit more volume. And down the other end, Tigers, Somerville at 70%, 7 from 10, and Thompson is on 69%, 9 from 13.
So they're having plenty of ball, getting plenty of shots up, and they lead at 16-9.
Yes.
So even though the percentage is down a little bit, getting a lot of their own rebounds, a lot of second chance opportunities to put the ball back. So that's pretty impressive by them. Kel, did you know Mizuno are proud to support grassroots netball and your feet on the court?
I did know that.
From the junior stars of tomorrow and to the stars of today, wherever you play on the court, Mizuno has the netball footwear to suit your game. Check out their new range on mizuno.com.au or at selected stores. Check it. Mizuno is absolutely made for you, and it's made for netball. A lot of the players wear them.
Yep.
I keep hinting 11 E's.
11E.
11 E's. Don't send me 11 B's. It's good. Big toe would have to be awful, shouldn't it? We'll see what happens.
Aching feet after that. Too tight.
So Mizuno, of course, one of our great sponsors. They've been with us since the start, so we're happy to have them on board as our HART Sports Powerade, Mount Franklin, of which we drink plenty of while we commentate.
Yes.
And Legassic Jewelers. All the pictures you see today brought to you by Fausto and the team at Double Take Sports, the best
legends
in the business. And we've got some surprises coming up for the grand final. We're going to do some special things that we can do, and it's we're going to have multiple cameras and all sorts of things coming up for the grand final. And so stay tuned to it and
sounds
make sure.
cool.
It is. Just to bring you up to date. Next week we've got semi-finals. We're on the Sunday. We flick back to the KO network for that. So 17th of July, and we've got a game at 2 and a game at 4. People are sending me messages saying which game's which. I can't tell you that. And the reason we can't tell you is because the idea is Netball Queensland doesn't want. If your team's in, like, say you've got your Ruby team and your Sapphire team in both lots of semis, they don't want them playing at the same time.
That's correct.
Because you might have to draw from the players, etc., and you want to support.
And
and you want your fans to be able to support. So that's why we can't tell you which game's which. If all things being equal, you'd assume that the game involving the Rays would be the early one because they have to travel. So that's that. So that's next Saturday, and then next Sunday, and then the following Saturday is the prelim final. So back with the Jets. They're down by 7, 16-9. And this one is going to be right down to the wire, I feel, because we know the Jets like a comeback.
They do, yeah.
They like it like you and I like breakfast.
Woo.
And Tigers...
Taking an e-burger.
Stop that. I'm at the age where I have to eat all brand, Kel.
All brand.
A high fibre diet, Kel, is good for you and good for me.
Get that fibre.
Yes, indeed. So we're back with Thompson.
Beautiful spin-out move by Thompson.
Now, that's got to be a pop and stop, hasn't it?
Yes.
Stop and pop.
It's
pop and go.
The spin-out.
Spin-out. Oh, that's another new one. You're a clown, Kel. 17-10. You've got a million of them.
Just work this out.
Into the pocket. Laguerre at centre. Has there been any changes? Looks like nothing for the Jets. So the Jets still with their starting 7. We'll go through the Tigers now. No changes there that I can see, Kel. Have I missed anything?
No, everything's status quo.
So as programmed, both sides at the moment. Ball into the back pocket. Thompson with it now. Fires to the top. Nice play. Gaffer. Oh, contact there. Grant in the air. Accidental, of course. Thompson continues to amaze me. That time she was leaning to the right, almost out of court, and still got the backspin on it. But it was nothing but net. So it's 18-11, margin 7. That was the quarter time margin. Laguerre maintains possession. She's a great player, Lagai. Into the pocket. Brookie Hams with the ball right now.
Oh, that opened up nicely.
Golf ball hooked through a hose time, Kel. Got that through the thimble. Nice work there by Hams. A beautiful pass. And Benjamin gets the goal. And Thompson. Is it just me, Kel, or is this going crazy time at the moment? We're playing at an incredible pace at the moment.
Oh, yes. A lot of energy on the court.
Two teams, nothing to play for this season but pride.
Oh, that was a beautiful delivery by Cubby.
So, now that you've seen Benjamin this weekend, last week,
yes,
is it time for a comeback, Kel?
Possibly, yeah. She's definitely bringing it today.
You've been watching that cheerleading movie, haven't you?
Bring it on.
You have, haven't you? That's all they say, isn't it? Just bring it.
Oh, I think the latest thing is send it. Everybody's into saying send it.
Send it, okay, right. Back it goes. That ball sended it into...
it doesn't work.
Benjamin, who threw up an air ball. So that might consider her... She might reconsider her comeback plans now.
The comeback.
Tigers with the ball at the moment. Nice pass there from McLeod. At the top of the circle, finds Somerville. Breaks down with the guy on the contact. Thompson. A great shot. I'd love to see Thompson play tennis. I reckon she would have a hell of a drop shot. The amount of backspin she gets on the shot.
It's also the start of the hand. It sits on top of the ball so she actually really flicks it and gets that backspin from the hand on the top.
It's an unusual technique, and you understand, Kel, no one can see our face. So
no,
doing all those actions.
I am talking with my hands.
No one saw any of that.
As usual.
Now, many thousands of viewers did not see any of that. So, as Thompson hits the deck.
Doing the action of the hand on top of the ball, spinning the ball.
You're still doing it, Kel.
Like
mind you, having said that, the crowd is building a bit here today, so it's nice to see a couple of teams playing their last game of the season, so people coming out to support them. And not quite sure, Kel, over there just near section 6, they've got some posters and pictures. And is it the Sherlaw family? I think it is Go Chivy. So. Yeah, that's Sherlaw. So
yeah, Super Sherlaw.
Super Sherlaw playing a 100th game and her last game. She told me before the game she is retiring, so she's okay with me mentioning it. Benjamin in the backspace. Gets the goal, so back to 6, 21-15. And just...
Oh, Barretto.
All out of court there. So Gaffer will get us underway again. McLeod. Now good as well, keeps that in. Still nowhere to go. Good defence at the moment by the Jets.
It's back and forth, almost in the same positions on the court.
Cubby working hard indeed there. Great to see offensive player defending. As Somerville gets a chance, she misses. It's loose in there. Super Shiv couldn't pull it in. And Somerville makes you pay if you don't get the rebound, and it falls back to Amy Somerville.
She doesn't miss many.
She does not.
Although today she's missed a couple today, but usually.
Oh, Thompson, the behind the back pass to keep it in. Unfortunately, she went offside by about 1.5 meters. Ball back with the Jets. The Green Machine working hard.
Oh, Ella Spencer.
Spencer came through beautifully on that. Cubby thought she got contacted. Play on, says the umpire. Tigers with it. Tigers are roaring today, Kel.
They certainly are.
I think a Jet would beat a Tiger in real life. But Tigers, they lead it by 7.
Not on the ground.
Fair call, Kel, fair call. Just trying to think of a flying tiger, but I can't think of one.
That's right.
So back to Gaffer, who can't connect with Somerville. Somerville, no, I thought she was going to keep it in. She walked the precipice of the sideline. I'm
just looking over at those signs for Sherlaw, and they've actually got a little cutout of Sherlaw's face.
It's fantastic. This is the support we need.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get a close-up of that later.
So, speaking of support, we probably will be inundated in support tomorrow when we head to the coast. It's a home game for the Titans. The new kids on the block trying to make the semis, and they've got their last game at home. The last game of the season will determine the Final Four. And we have been let out of the box, Kel. We're on the road.
Someone let us out of our cage.
I know, we've packed the combi. The boards are on the roof, and we're heading south. It'll probably rain all day, but anyway, we're heading south to the coast for what should be the game of the season. Spencer does well. Oh, replay.
Replay, just too many.
Did she have control though? There was no control there.
Know.
So back it goes with the Jets. Trying to eat into this 7-goal lead. They keep getting it to 6. Cubby from range, and this time Spencer obstructs.
Oh, Cubby.
And Cubby makes no mistake, so back to 6. And McLeod and Spencer, same side. Nice work here. Gaffer with it into the pocket. Gonna find a shooter. This is where they've broken down a little bit. But Sherlock does well, keeps Somerville off the court.
It's the defensive pressure the Jets are putting on in the circle.
Yeah, obstruction there. The wings were up there by one of the Jets players. Nothing? Okay. So back it goes. The Jets end up with the ball here. Lagai through Barretto. Down it goes. Nice play here. That is...
Alice Spencer.
Oh, that's about a third intercept this game. She is on fire today. McLeod with it. Spencer again. She's had a lot of touches.
Oh.
Now, which way is it going to go? It's going to go the way of the Jets. Somerville deemed to contact on Grant. Grant now coming down the court. We're in end-to-end stuff at the moment. Another drop ball, this time by Hams, and it goes out off the Jets last. So, Lily Cubby could have dived on it. Probably would have hurt herself, but, you know. Back it goes. Tigers with the ball. So if you can see the balloons in the left of your screen, that's the 100 for the Lucy Benjamin, and of course the retiring Siobhan Surlaw's 100th game today, both of them, and 50 games for Amy Somerville in Sapphire games, that is.
Incredible, 100 games.
So a lovely shot there by Lucy Benjamin, and we've got a timeout. Timeout Tigers.
Ooh, yep.
Is it Fanana time?
It's Fanana time.
Is it Fanana time, Kel Harrison?
Possibly, yes.
So,
yeah, well, she's got the centre bib on, so we'll see if there's
and the lead
changes.
was 7. It's been going to 8 to 6.
Yeah.
Currently 5. Might be time for a bit of fresh legs for the
Might be, yes, I think
Tigers.
so. Yep. That's probably a good change to make.
So what's coming up, Kel? Well, we've got another game today. We've got
Yep.
Cougars taking on the Wildcats. That's from 6. Staying with you on the YouTube/Facebook channel. And then tomorrow, as we said, we're heading to the coast. Be in front of a screen. If you can't be at the game and it's going to be a sellout, we're pretty confident.
Yep.
Try and get your tickets on the HartSapphireSeries.com.au. But there's Fanana on screen now, so she's doing up the shoelaces. So strapping the Velcro. She might be coming on. So, yeah, make sure you get to the coast. If you can't, get on KO, 5 minutes to 2 p.m. That game will be the biggest game of the season. I can't stress it enough. It's the Thunder who've been in all the semi-final series we've had, taking on the Titans at home. Titans in their first series. They started well. They've been sort of second and third on the ladder for most of the season.
Yes.
Then they dropped 4 out
Just
of 5.
dropped out.
And they're sitting in 4th at the moment. So if they win, they go to 3rd. If they lose, the Thunder will jump over them and they'll finish 4th, and the Titans will be 5th.
And if it is a draw, then the Titans stay in the 4th.
A draw has no benefit to the Thunder.
That's right.
Titans would love a draw.
Yes.
They'd take it. If we said draw, they'd take it right now.
I think, as you said, I think you said in the last game, we couldn't have written it like this. It all comes down to the last game of the season.
And I hope it comes down to the last shot of the last quarter of the last game of the season, Kel. Wouldn't that be exciting?
Gosh, no, I'll probably pass out.
I'll be taking my blood pressure machine with me. So that was just a bit too easy. Lucy Benjamin all
Yes.
alone after the timeout. And the lead's back to just 4.
Oh.
And it was fun in our time. She's come on at centre. Gaffer at wing attack. And Somerville, nice take by her at shooter. So it's a bit of confusion at the moment in the Tigers' offensive end. Players going everywhere. So don't forget to join us on the Facebook page. Tell us who you think will win. Tell us where you're watching from, because we've gone global. As Thompson gets the Mizuno momentum
UK,
shift.
New Zealand.
Kui Mora to all my friends in South Africa.
Oh.
Turnover time here.
Cloud.
And the ball with the Tigers. Nice pass there from Fanana. Oh. Grant rips down the rebound on the miss from Somerville, but back it comes through Gaffer. Thompson with it, leans to the right, and somehow the ball goes in. It's impressive effort by her.
She shot some impressive volume. She's 16 from 20 at the moment.
16 from 20?
Yes. So she shot 16 of their 25.
Thompson?
Yes. Yes.
Siobhan Thompson.
Siobhan Thompson.
Well done, her. Because normally you think, when you think Tigers, you think Summerall's going to carry the load.
Yeah, that's right.
Thompson leading, she'd be leading all scorers, wouldn't she?
Yes, at the moment, yep.
Yep, one more than Benjamin.
Just one more than Benjamin, yeah, 15, so.
Huge game for Thompson.
Well, just the athleticism. Oh, Somerville.
Somerville's ears must have been burning. She gets one back.
She's like, no, I'll get the score back, thank you.
And the lead, which was down to 4, now back to 7. So they're on a 3-goal run. Tigers have done this all match. 3 and 4 goal runs here, there, and everywhere. Obstruction call here on Ryan. Benjamin wants it really close. Umpire says, "You can't fool me, Lucy. Just because you've played 100 games." Oh, that one comes off. Cubby last. Play on. Spencer not happy, and understandably so. She's talking a lot today, Spencer, so she's confident.
I'm really liking the defensive combination outside the circle of McLeod and Spencer. They're really putting the pressure on.
So the shot goes in. Mizuno momentum back with the Jets. So long pass here. Fortunately, Spencer's been behind Childs, and Childs has had a pretty good year for the Tigers. So court time when you're up against Rana Childs is tough. Nice play here.
Thompson.
Kel, is this Thompson's game of her life? She's on fire today.
Yes, she's having a great game.
Thompson, the Tiger Cub, roaring today. Still nothing. Back with the Jets. And we're in top of the circle. Lagaya, Cubby, nice drive through the circle. That was smart play by her. Misses the shot though, unfortunately. Falls away at Maddie Ryan.
First miss of the game.
Spencer on the fly.
Yes.
Into the pocket. Funana. Oh, keeps it in. Walking the tightrope of the sideline. Push here. Lagaya not happy. Funana. Give and go. Will she get it back? She does. And beautiful
move.
Somerville threw it on anticipation, and it gets there. Biggest lead of the game. Tigers now 8. So the timeouts work for them. As Barreto gets a hand on that one. Umpire Mara says it's out. So we'll have a throw in. Thompson shooting the lights out today. Somerville taking a bit of the load off Thompson. How many's Thompson got? 17 or something?
Yeah, 17. So yeah, now it's starting to be shared quite nicely. But yeah, I think the circle defence between Sherlock and Grant, I think there's just some miscommunication happening there, which is allowing Somerville to come through and be free in that back space.
So back with Cubby, top of the circle. Now Lagaya. Oh, nice pass in there. That had some hurt on it, that ball.
Yes.
And Benjamin had to be the very best to rip that in. And the 100-game veteran grabs it. Have we got a break, Kelly?
No, it was a contact call on Barreto.
That's all right. We've got a footwork call here on Gaffer.
Yes, that hurts just as much in your attacking end.
It's like a stab in the eye, that one.
With a fork.
And we've got another call here. Umpire Foreman says there's an obstruction there. Now we've got another one. Both players out.
Calling for the held ball.
Into the backspace, and who else but Lucy Benjamin uses all of her height, gets it in. We've got time now. We're going to have a chat here.
Intimidation and...
Maddie Ryan looks like she's had a caution for wiping the face, I think it is, Kelly.
Yeah, hand in the face.
Oh, hand in the face.
On
so intimidation.
Yes.
Thought it might have been incorrect use of a cloth washer or something.
She's doing the windscreen wiper in front of her face.
Look at that, Kelly. The whole team is literally just there. Look how bunched they are, both sides. Court's like 50 foot wide. Feel free to use some of it. So that's not the first time that's happened. The Tigers form a little, like a mini box, and then they collapse on it. And the Jets, rather than go around it, try and go through it.
Yep.
But rather than have one player, they have 4 players trying to go through it, and it just collapses down on them. So Thompson, great shot there. She's on fire today.
Oh, she certainly is. That 82%.
30-23. They lead it by 7. That was the quarter time margin. It's back with...
Oh, great movement there by Lily Cubby.
Where does it go? Top of the circle. Hams with it.
Oh.
Benjamin missed, and Madison Ryan pulled it in. Cubby contacted her. And back we go. Funana time has worked well today. It's given them the fresh energy out of the
Yes,
timeout. It was
she
down to
always brings
3.
it when she comes onto the court.
And she's just sparked this Tiger side back to an 8-goal margin just before half-time, and she's going to take it. She does.
Oh.
We've got to look at the clock. And, well, for all the good work, that was not ideal. Could have wasted, like, just 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
So it'll be a turnover to the Tigers, and it finishes the half at 31-23. And that makes it a 15-14 quarter in favour of the Tigers, Kel. And 31-23 is the halftime score. Thoughts on the first half, Kel Harris?
Wow. Yeah, no, it's just some, I mean, despite the margin, it's been some intense netball.
It's been a fun game. Like both teams, they're playing with a bit of freedom. This is their last game together for the season.
That's right.
And they have certainly put on an entertaining one. We hope you're enjoying it at home. We'll have second half action coming up straight after this.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
When I was first thinking about joining netball, I was a bit hesitant. I just didn't want to be embarrassed out there. I quickly realised there is a position for everybody. I'm a proud Wilkie and Hood woman of Far North Queensland. I draw my strength from my ancestors and the spirit of the land. Being a part of the Diamond Spirit program gives me a place to represent my culture and thrive, both on and off the court. It provides a safe place where I can feel proud of who I am. You learn from those who have gone before you. You be the change you want to see. We play for each other. We play together, united.
It's a real local operation here at Franklin. That's why we've been around so long. A lot of our staff have been here for 20, 25 years. We make so many things ourselves so we can really look after you in price. Steve makes awnings, Ray makes roller blinds, Lockie makes security screens, Nick measures and quotes. Is that everything? And Kevin makes tea. Frankly, only Franklin will do.
Welcome back to the Nissan Arena here for the HART Sapphire Series 2022. Pictures you're seeing right now are the support group for the Siobhan Sherlaw, the captain of the Jets, playing a 100th game today and retiring after this one. So that's her family and friends in there. They've got cutouts, they've got signs, go Shivy. And she's been a real stalwart for the Jets and before the Jets, the Lions. And at the moment, they've got a bit to do. The Tigers lead this one 31-23, margin of 8. Kel Harrison, nice to see the support in for Siobhan for her last game.
How fantastic is that? And I just love the little cutouts of her face.
And looks like there's some junior Jets there, so a little youngster there. So it's been a great start. It's two teams playing 6th versus 7th. Not a lot to play for other than pride. They've had a difficult season, both these sides, but here they are in the last game of the season for them, and they're giving it their all. 31 to the Tigers, 23 to the Jets.
Yeah.
Jets coming to this one, they'd scored 566 for 599 against. They averaged 44 a game, so they're on track to do a little better than that. They concede 46, so they need to tighten up the D. Tigers, on the other hand, they've scored 613. They average 47 a game. They'll probably go past that at this rate. Their defence has been a little bit of a letdown. They've scored 700 against them at an average of 54 a game. So that's a differential of 7, and that's pretty big. So at the moment, Tigers doing it well, 31 to 23. What do you think is going to happen second half, Kel Harrison?
Well, the defensive pressure from the Tigers has been amazing, keeping the Jets, they're scored down as well as the attempts and goals. So I think that's where they're winning it right now. And, I'd expect to see some more of that.
So HART Sports are a principal sponsor and a naming rights partner. For the last 30 years, they have been supplying sporting equipment to the Queensland sporting landscape. Whatever your sport, from netball to football to tiddlywinks to whatever rows your boat, even rowing equipment, you need to get to HART Sports. Check out their website, heartsports.com.au. They've got everything. They've got specials, end of, what do they call EFF, end of financial year specials, and they've got great starter kits for the budding coach. Go to heartsports.com.au for all your sporting gear. So second half in readiness, we just need a couple of umpires and a ball. See how the umpires, they hog the ball, don't they? Yeah, let me have it. No. Don't forget, of course, I announced it last week, 6th, 7th of August is State of Origin for men's, mixed and under 23s men's in Sydney. Join the Suns Facebook page for all the deets and live streaming details.
Be some incredible viewing.
It will be indeed.
Yes.
So let's look at the lineups, Kel. We've had a halftime break. Are there any changes? It looks like nothing for the
nothing
Jets.
has changed at all.
And Tigers, no. I thought maybe we might see a change at shooter for them, Tash Robinson. But how can you take Thompson out? She's played brilliantly.
That's right. Yeah, she's 18 from 22 at the moment. And
you got the rest of the stats there, Kel, for the
I
shooters?
do, yeah. So Thompson's on 82%.
So she must be leading all shooters by volume?
She is, yes. Oh, no, actually, Lucy Benjamin, she's 19 from 22.
There you go.
So she's on 86%. Yeah, so Somerville, 68%. She shot 13 from 19, so just missed a few this game.
And then we just put the mocker on Thompson.
That's it, put the mocker on her.
That's the end of Thompson's game.
Yeah, Cubby is at 83% though, 5 from 6. So she's actually shooting quite accurately for the volume that she's putting out.
So Ryan gets underway again. Falls to McLeod. McLeod looks down, has to go to Spencer, who's been very impressive today.
Oh, Hams.
Rookie Hams gets in replay. Hams called it. Maybe she could move to umpiring when she retires.
Yeah.
So that's what people used to say about me, Kel.
Move to umpiring.
So they reckon I umpired the game all the time when I was on the court.
For a great goal, for a goal shooter, you're a great umpire.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah. Absolutely, had an opinion on everything. Hence now I'm paid for my opinions. So back it goes the way of Lucy Benjamin, steps around, and another great shot by her. I jokingly said maybe she should come back, and I'm starting to think it's on the cards.
Yes. Lucy
B, one of the triple Bs, Baker, Bell, and Benjamin. Maybe we can get the band back together. Into the pocket. Malga looks in, finds Thompson. Nice.
Barretto.
Barretto jumped up, flicked it back brilliantly to Cubby. They're on the fly here, the Jets.
This could be the start of their comeback.
The comeback queens. It's back to 5 already, Kel. Maguire, Cubby. You'd have to, like, the Jets, they've come back in every game, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, I've just put my coaching hat on.
Yep.
You've got to have a look at your warm-up, don't you?
Yeah, or just
like if you're going down in the first half,
yeah,
you've got to look at something, to change something to get you going. You know, that's my opinion.
That's it, or go maybe play half the game of netball before you turn up. Don't know.
We'll be in the car parks watching the Jets sweat it out.
Yes.
So maybe they're just too relaxed because they do a lot of stretching, like a bit of yoga there and stuff. Maybe they need to change that perhaps. You know, I don't know. Don't know the team at all. Jets with it at the moment. Cubby looks in, nowhere to go. Finds Hams. Again, look how bunched everyone is.
Yes.
So they've collapsed on this box again, and that's what happens.
Ryan. Yeah.
There was nowhere to go.
Yes. Cubby a little frustrated because she had popped out around the side of that box.
Cubby could probably do well just to drop into the pocket, like the extreme pocket, and see if they can swing it that way. And that'll force them around the zone rather than through it. because right now the Tigers are just collapsing on it at will, and they needed that one because it was back to 4. Push off here. No, they've gone the other way. I thought it was going to be on Thompson, but the last gamer in Siobhan Sherlaw.
Oh, beautiful.
So the Mizuno momentum back with the Tigers. They now lead it by 5. The comeback's definitely on. We've had a change. Tash Robinson's on. We did put the mocker on Thompson.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Oh, we
Siobhan
apologise.
Thompson, we apologise in advance. So Tigers still with it. Tash Robinson.
Ham's got around to that cleanly, but just, went offside.
Shoelaces?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many different ways I can say it. Get Velcro, people. Push off there,
A
Summerall.
bit of an elbow.
Straight into Grant's ribs. So 10:44 to play, 33-27. The game getting a little contested. The Hams and McLeod battle has been incredible all day.
It's been awesome to watch.
It has been, actually.
Oh.
That one doesn't connect. There was a fingernail touch by someone.
Touched by Ryan.
Matty Ryan just must have the barest of fingers on it. Cubby looking for someone. Finds Lagara, top of the circle. Now Benjamin and Lagara are mimicking each other. Sorry, Benjamin and Cubby are mimicking each other.
Oh, Cubby.
Yes, that was a lovely shot by Cubby. Shot well last week. Lost the way a little bit towards the end, but started brilliant. I think she was like 16 from 18 at one stage.
Oh.
Another turnover here. Back to 5. This will make it 4. Jets set a pass. They can't get it out of their own defensive third.
Oh, Gaffer can't believe
thought
it.
she had it. Let's see if they set the box again. Let's see if the Jets learn again. They're going through the middle channel. That's what Cubby needs to do, but she stops there. She needs to keep going through the circle.
Yeah, I think that the transition was just a little bit too quick for the box to set up, but yeah, just again another miss pass.
Missed opportunity there for the Jets. Nice ball here, Thompson. That's not Thompson.
Robinson.
That is Robinson. We got Thompson benched. so back with Robinson. Now Malga looks in. Oh, nice play there.
Beautiful move.
Put that down to Robinson. She drove to the top nicely. Both defenders were attracted to her. And that left the backspace clear.
Back to the magical 6.
So 34-28. Tigers have answered every challenge the Jets have thrown them at the moment.
Oh, Matty Ryan.
Who else but Matty Ryan gets that one? Hams gets a hand on that one. Try saying that 3 times quickly.
It's a good vocal warm-up.
Not as good as Moses supposes his toes are not roses. Moses supposes erroneously. Back it goes. It's with Gaffer. Finds Tash Robinson in the trusty socks today. Some of them working hard. And the ball, Sherlaw wanted a piece of it. Sets well, Somerville. Nothing but net on that one. We're back to 7, Kel. We've been here a few times. They just can't put it away, the Tigers. They keep giving the Jets every opportunity. Tigers with it at the moment. Oh, worked well.
Some fancy footwork around the top of the circle.
And a lovely shot there. Somerville, goal number 36 for the Tigers. We've got a timeout, Jets. Coach Morgan on the feet, not happy with what she's seeing as the margin blows out to 8. 7:50 to play.
Well, I think there's been quite a few opportunities that they've just missed by a throwaway pass, and
Last time these two teams met, Kel, was back in July. Sorry, back in May, 28th of May. Round 6, it was the first day of the doubleheader that we had, and the Jets 54 took care of the Tigers 45.
That's right. I think we saw the Jets. They sat both teams sat. A lot of their players off for all the game in readiness for the double.
Because we didn't see Cubby at all. I think it was, maybe the last 3 minutes Cubby came on. Fennell played most of that game, So Tigers last week took on the Cougars, and the Cougars 58-44. And Jets took on QUT, and a very similar scoreline. QUT won that one at 58-43. So both teams in pretty much the same circumstances came into this game on a loss by about the same margin. So nothing to play for. other than pride, and they are really trying hard at the moment. Tigers lead it by 8, 36-28. Kel Harrison.
Yes, no, it's been an incredible game. You know, like only 8 the difference, but yeah, there's been quite a few little physical matchups down the court, which makes things interesting.
You're referring to McLeod and Hams?
I am, yeah.
They had a ding-dong battle.
Yes, I am. But yeah, also, you know, Somerville and Sherlaw, when they're on together, when Sherlaw comes back into the circle, a little bit of...
Got a change for the Jets at wing defence. Beretta to the bench. McKeely Hock comes back on. She was a full-time member of this team the last 2 seasons, and that's her getting the ball right now. McKeely Hock, very, I've always called her the most underrated player in the league, and this year she's in Ruby. Maybe her experience would be something that could maybe help the, if Sherlaw's retiring, maybe it's an opportunity for Hock to come back.
That's right, yeah, to come back into it.
You throw her with, of course, the big one out for them today is Irvin. So, nice shot there from Cubby. So Cubby gets the Jets back to just 7. And looks like no changes from the Tigers at the timeout.
No, still Tash Robinson still in goal attack.
So Spencer with the ball, down it
Rachel
goes.
Fanana to centre.
Fanana magic has come on and opened up.
Has gone off.
Sorry, Mauga's gone off?
Yes.
Back with the Jets. Nowhere to go again. Look at this. It's collapsing again. They just... Timeout. Caution on Fanana. She just clipped Beretta. Was that Beretta? No, that's Laguire at centre. Beretta on the bench.
Gives her a tap.
They got the jump wrong there, the defenders, didn't they? They both went at the same time rather than one up, one down. So 37-30. Gaffer with the ball at the moment. Long ball, and that'll be too easy for Laguire. McKeely Hock on transition with Hams. Again, back to Hams. Jets with it. They need to swing it. Benjamin needs a shot. Oh, it's a bit too far. It was more in than out. And at the last minute, McKeely Hock nearly got that intercept. McLeod all alone. Gets us going again. Tigers with it. Trying to get it out to 8. And Somerville does.
Bounces out at one end, bounces in at the other.
Crazy times, Kel Harrison. She's a topsy-turvy game, this one.
Definitely.
Speaking like a pirate for no apparent reason. So 38-30.
It's not even talk like a pirate day.
There's such a thing?
Yes, there is. There certainly is.
I set you up there. You're supposed to say, yes, there are. That's what you should have said to that. Oh, Kel. Leading you.
Sorry to let you down.
We're here till Thursday. People try the veal. So they swing it to the pocket. It's with Fanana. Back to the netball.
Shanae Grant.
Oops, someone forgot to mark Robinson on the base. She loves the baseline.
She does. She owns that baseline.
And we're back to 8-point margin, 39-31. And contact, no, play on. Spencer just too strong to the ball. Cubby thought she contacted her, but the way of the modern day umpiring, if you're intense to the ball, Kel, they tend to let that go.
Yeah, contesting.
You've really got to use your body to protect the space better. Hock wasn't watching, and the pass came to her, which meant Somerville just pulled it in with these. And this will hurt. And it does. Yes. They're out to 9. Biggest lead of the match to the Tigers. 40-31. It's their centre now. The Tiger chant goes up. Firing across. Nice play here. Tash Robinson. Where was she, Kel?
Yeah, on the baseline.
Loves the base. And the shot as well. 41-31. Tigers starting to pull away. That was a break.
That hurts.
That's your coach killer.
It's not the time for the wheels to fall off.
So stabbed me in the eye. It's back with the Tigers now. They could really hurt the Jets here and almost put the match away. Our friendly bird still in the stadium, Kel. Looking for chips.
Looking for chippies.
The ball goes in. They've scored 5 straight here, the Tigers.
Yes.
Sherlaw gets a very nice intercept, getting a team back in it. They're slow to react. We've got
Tiani Fennell on it.
Fennell's come on.
Goal attack.
Cubby to the bench. She's had a good game, Cubby. What's her stats right now?
Yeah, she's 8 from 9, 89%.
8 from 9, 89%. She felt like she wasn't getting utilised a bit. She was open sometimes. They couldn't get it to her. As Benjamin gets another one. You got that one, Kel?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. I knew you would. So now we're back with the Jets again. It's so congested.
Oh.
See what I mean, Kel? There's like so little space in there. Like, Fennell tried to open it up and driving through, but she sort of props back towards the post a little bit. She needs to just keep going clear out.
Yes, and we
take
do see
someone
her.
with
We
her.
do see her do that quite
Yeah.
a bit as well. She sort of comes into the space instead of clearing through.
This is a different different Tiger side today. Contact, no play on. That time, Tash Robinson thought she got knocked out of court. So Fennell with the ball right now. Maguire. Loose pass. Hams does well, keeps it in. Give and go with Fennell.
Yeah, so that's, yes, as we're saying there, that's when Fennell needs to clear out of that space.
Nearly a hell ball. Yeah, it's just so hard in there at the moment for the Jets. Maybe Benjamin just needs to post up for a bit just to become a target.
It's like Fennell that almost plays a goal shooter game.
So 11's become 9. Jets on the comeback. They've got the Mizuno momentum with them at the moment. Where to go? Top of the circle. Fanana with the ball. Nope. We've got an obstruction call inside the circle. Somerville.
Oh, quick hands by Rachel Fanana.
And it's 43-33. Margin of 10, Kel Harrison. It's double figures again. Where to go? It's, again, massively congested. Now Benjamin's gone to the bench. So we're going to have a lot of movement in a very congested circle already. Well, Cubby, I think Cubby, if she gets it, she's going to shoot.
Yes.
And why wouldn't she? She's 9 from 10,
That's
is that right?
Yeah, 90%.
So we'll see how it goes. The margin was 10 when they went to this formation. Somerville way too strong there, gets the ball in and gets the lead back to 10.
Oh, thread that needle.
It's back with the Jets, top of the circle. Maddie Ryan.
Ryan.
There's bodies on the floor. Fennell on the pine. She's giggling, so she must be okay. And it's again loose hands. Robinson couldn't hold it. So just looking at last year's ladders, Kel.
Yes.
I pulled it up here. I just happen to have it at my fingertips.
Creating your own funker waggles.
I know, right?
Sapphire ladders.
I need a job, Kel. I clearly have far too much time on my hands. So last year Tigers, they played 14. They won 5 and lost 8 with 1 draw. And they finished on 95 points. Now, they had a different system last year. So we've got to just look at wins and losses. So they had 5 wins last year. They come into this one. You got the ladder there for this year?
Yep, I do. Yes.
So,
Three-quarter
time. We'll come back to that. It's 44-34, margin of 10. And the Tigers in that quarter, they got it out to as much as 11. And they've maintained that fairly well. 13-9 quarter kill?
Yes, correct. Yes.
Well done. So 13-9 quarter, they win it. And they lead this one 44-34. So going back to what I was saying, so last year the Tigers, 5 wins, 8 losses and a draw. And this year, if they win this one, Kelly, you got the ladder just there. Thank you on your computer.
Yep.
So they're currently the Tigers sitting on 4 wins and 9 losses. So if they win this one, it'll be 5. So pretty much the same. They've won half a draw less.
Yep.
But they might be down a position. They could finish in 7th.
Yeah, and that's right. You know, as I said earlier in the season, they like the could have been. So they're kind of like just one game behind everybody where you could have made the top 4.
And the Jets, they played 14 games last year. They were 10-4. And they lost the first semi-final against the Thunder. So they made the semis. and they were second the year before that. So they went from second to fourth, and now this year it looks like they'll finish. If they lose this one, they'll finish in 6th place.
That's right.
So,
so they've had 6 wins.
Six
and
wins.
The way this game's going, they'll end up with 6 wins and 8 losses.
6 wins, 8 losses. Last year they had 10 wins, 4 losses. So
Yep.
a 4-win differential there. So it's a new side, new coach, new everything.
Right.
Of course, don't forget they lost Charlie Bell, so that's a big, a big loss for any team.
That's right. It could be a building year for them.
And they're a very young side. Coach is, a quality coach in Joe Morgan. She's gone up there, so just see how they pans out next year. But we do know for a fact they have lost Siobhan Sherlaw for next year. She's announced her retirement, and we had her family at halftime there waving the banners.
Yes.
So it's everything there. So don't forget, one more game today, 6 p.m. or 5 minutes to 6. Cougars taking on Wildcats. Cougars, they'll want to do what QUT did earlier today. They want to sharpen up coming into the finals. QUT super impressive today, 79-35 over the Rays. Rays will be in the finals.
That's right.
They'll be playing the 3-4 game. We know that. And we know QUT will be playing the 1-2 game. That's next weekend. We are on the Sunday. Both games on KO. It's 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Again, we can't tell you which games are which yet.
Yep.
You're just going to have to follow our socials and or our website.
That's
and
right.
they'll have all the details. Make sure you get tickets for that one. Finals usually fill up pretty much here at Suncorp. We've got lots of seating, but to maintain safe social distancing, make sure you get your tickets. And it should be a great day next Sunday. Are you here, Kel?
Yeah, I am.
You seen the roster? Are we both here?
We'll be here. I think we're both here.
Thank goodness.
We got the call back,
It's embarrassing when you get sacked for finals. So 44-30, 44-34, difference of 10 at the moment. And let's see if this changes. Doesn't appear to be. Tigers coming out very confidently. So Siobhan Sherlaw at GD. She's the captain of the Jets, playing her last quarter of netball. She mentioned it to me. She said it was okay to broadcast. And I said to her, well, Siobhan, let's be honest. A lot of people retire from this league and come back in a few games.
That's right.
A la Lucy Benjamin, who we're watching right
correct,
now.
Yeah.
So we won't say goodbye.
We'll
just say au revoir.
See you later.
And don't be surprised if we see you back again next year. So the first shot belongs to the Tigers. They miss it, and Somerville couldn't pull it in. That was Robinson missed the shot. Somerville couldn't get the rebound. So the Jets, they've got 14 and a half minutes left in their season. Can they salvage something from this one?
It's not over just yet, They do love the comeback, so they could come through and bring a little bit more energy.
Jets with it at the moment. Sherlaw finds Hams. Again, where to go? Fennell and Cubby, they're the two at the moment. So that will be a crazy circle. There'll be lots of movement. Like that, brilliant work there. Nice rotation from Cubby. And this could be the secret that opens it up for the Jets. So Benjamin went to the bench. What were her stats when she went to the bench?
Yeah, so she's on 86%, 25 from 29. So
great return for her.
Numbers, yeah.
That's only her second game of the season. So Fennell missed a shot, gets her own rebound and the putback. So 44-36. We're down to 8, Kel Harrison. You said it wasn't over.
Yeah, if they're going to do it, it has to be now. So
they really want to take the captain out as a winner, Kel. Hand in there from Barretto, who's come back on at WD.
She had expected the contact call then, but
got away with it. Had a hand in the cookie jar, as they say. Could go a cookie, Kel. Nice big Anzac biscuit, cup of tea.
I like a good chunky choc chip.
Choc chip? No, I don't really get the choc ones. Not a big Tim Tam fan, believe it or not.
Oh.
Very un-Australian. As Tigers get goal 45. So they're playing well today, the Tigers. Last game of the season.
Spencer with deflection.
So Hams at centre now. The guy at wing attack. And that's another great
shot,
goal.
Really, Cubby.
Cubby's carrying the side on her back at the moment.
Yeah,
she's building a house. Some would say a Cubby house. As they work it down, Tigers with it now, Somerville. Do you reckon Amy Somerville went to Somerville High, like Somerville School?
Oh,
what do you reckon?
I don't know.
Maybe she got a sponsorship.
Oh, jeez.
You'd have to, wouldn't you? If you've got a student that wants to go to your school in the same range as school, you've got to give them a sponsorship. Nice shot there by the aforementioned Somerville.
Write it up in the contract.
46-37. Maybe her name's Amy Smith and changed it to Somerville Student School. Who knows? So we digress. Oh, contact, no. Yes, it was. Spencer. She agrees with the call. And lots of people joining us on the Facebook page. Lots of Queensland mixed players, and Super Coach Kelly Gibson's there as well. Nice shot there from Fennell. They're coming hard here, the Jets. Only down by 8. 8-0 for them in the last quarter. And Tigers have turned it over again. This time it comes off Gaffer.
It's the second time that Barretto's got their hand in there.
So when we get to the last 7 or 8 minutes, Kel, we'll start talking about the season that was for both these teams.
Yes.
I hope you're ready. And
they were trying to call for Barretto offside.
I'm sure I saw Barretto's hand in the
Her
call.
hand just went in.
It's amazing. Nice rotation here. And a lovely oh no, just missed. Cubby steps back, shoots the ball. Oh, misses. It hung in there, bounced 4 times.
I was going to say bounced about 10 times.
And Tigers, that's a huge rebound. That could be the sort of the end of the comeback for the Jets. No, it's not. It's been thrown away. Tigers don't want it. And Jets, Siobhan Sherlaw, is that the last throw and she'll take her?
Possibly. Possibly.
Everything she does in the next 8 minutes is the last one. So, Sherlaw retiring at the end of this one. Her family's in the house. They've got the signs, they've got the cutouts. Nice play here. Where to go? There's nowhere to go. And eventually they find Cubby. And that's a lovely shot by Lily Cubby. It's back to 7, Kel Harrison.
Oh, here they come.
They love a comeback, the green machine. Oh. Ryan went hunting. Lagaya bravely took the ball, ripped it in. And just like that, it's a 6-point game with 10-10 to play. When do the Tigers use their timeout, Kel?
I don't know. Probably in the next, you'd want to stop it if they, turn the ball over here.
Oh, they did, Kel.
Yeah.
They turned it over all right. They threw it to the Jets bench. So Jets with it now. Brookie Hams with the ball. Goes back to Barretto. Is that the last catch? I can't do it for 9 minutes.
Too early. Too early.
So Sherlock with the ball. Looks down, finds Cubby down. They're working hard here, the Jets. This is the best period of play they've had. Again, Lily Cubby. Got a cuddle from Spencer.
Oh, what a shot.
The Cubby house is being built.
Yes,
it's down to 5. There's your timeout, Kel Harrison.
Yes.
46-41, 9:25 to play.
Oh, wow, what a comeback.
It was 11. 6 of the last 7 belong to the Jets. And the comeback is officially on. Kel, there's high-fiving everywhere there. You can hear the slaps from up here in the stands.
The Jets super impressed with themselves. Yes. No, it was, some great defensive effort there, and just a couple of unforced errors by the Tigers.
So Tigers, they nearly had the game in their grasp. My theory on the rule of 11, they nearly got their Kel. But unfortunately for them, the Jets have come roaring back, and they are now flying high. Would we see another draw, Kel, maybe?
I hope not.
It has no bearing on the finals.
You still want a result, though, don't you?
Netball would be the winner, Kel. Netball would be the winner.
All that hard work. And,
So 46-41. Don't forget, one more game today. Cougars and Wildcats. Stick with us on the YouTube/Facebook channel, and we will be broadcasting that when we go back on the air 5 minutes to 6 p.m. There's no Nettie at home to watch, so you may as well stick with us.
That's right.
So
come and hang out.
And it's primetime netball on the KO network.
Grab your dinner.
What's on at 6? The news. Who wants to watch the news? That's rubbish. Stick with us, and it will entertain you.
It's all depressing these days.
Well, last night definitely was. I foolishly watched it. And we'll get to see if the Cougars can finish their season undefeated, or whether the Wildcats can jag and upset.
Come through with the win.
So contact everywhere. Spencer not as happy now. Just getting a few calls from the umpire at this end. And Cubby all alone. Gets the shot, and it's back to just 4, Kel Harrison. 46-42, 9:06 to play. They've scored 6 of the last 7. Thompson with the ball. Finds McLeod. Where to go? She goes square. This time it's the box sort of zone. Well, it's not even that. The diamond zone almost. They swing across.
Oh, Hams.
Hams nearly had a hand on it. Ripped it in. The ball girl from Ipswich Juniors. So here we go. This is huge. There's been a change. Robinson to the bench. Thompson back on. And Summer
Sherlock
in her last game.
Oh, the family are very excited about that.
And her team lets her down.
Oh, Cubby can't believe it.
Well, I think Thompson was there way first. And the noise in the place is going nuts. Sherlock, the intercept, they couldn't capitalise. Funana, she's on a wing attack. Thompson gets the Mizuno momentum back the way of the Tigers, 47-42. The place is going nuts. The noise fever pitch, quite a big crowd in. Gaffer, this time called. The give and go, and Fennell spills it, but she was aided onto the floor by Ryan. Again, steps in Fennell. Can't get the shot. It's loose everywhere. Maddie Ryan, and then Cubby took it off her.
Oh, the contesting.
Oh, the Tigers bench go nuts. And the Jets put the cherry on top. Lily Cubby playing how many has she got now? 14 from what?
14 from 16,
That's
so 88%.
Ridiculously good
Amazing.
figures.
Just the confidence after the shot. She shot it and started walking away straight away.
Ah, the exuberance of youth. Long ball in. Oh, Sherlock. Well, that won't be her last intercept. Somerville steps in. Calms the farm for the Tigers. Back to 8, 7 to play. This game's got tense all of a sudden, Kel Harrison.
Yes, the energy from both sides.
And again, look at how close the Jets are to each other. I know they're good friends, but that's just ridiculous. They're close enough to see each other change their minds.
Oh, and Cubby.
Cubby scores there. For the margin, 48-44. Not long to go, 6.5. McLeod.
Is the break going to come?
One turnover here, and I reckon that the Tigers are going to get very nervous because remember they were up by 4 against the Rays at the Rays.
That's right,
the Rays came home and scored 7 of the last 8 and won that one. So it's just dangerous signs here. They say winning becomes a habit. Losses, close losses can as well. So back it goes. It's the way of the Jets at the moment. Fennell, nowhere to go. Just throws it up to Hams. Cubby, she just scored from there a second ago. And again, almost the same shot. It rattled around and dropped down. 5:50 to play. 45-49.
Tigers almost at.
Fitty. So close to Fitty, it's not funny. I don't want them to get Fitty just yet, though. I want Jets to get 2 more and then really make it into it. Then they get Fitty, I don't mind. Just not now. So Somerville with it. She read the script. She missed, and Grant gets it. This could make... Oh, there's a hand in from Gaffer. The Jets just need to settle. The captain playing the last 5 minutes of netball. Got the ball. Cubby and Fennell. I said there'd be craziness in the circle, but it's worked, Kel Harrison.
It's actually working, yeah. There's
it's
a lot of
confusing the
space.
defence. Cubby gets us back to 3.
She is having the game of her life.
46-49. 5 minutes to go. Both teams. Gaffer. And again twice. This time it was an obstruction. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yes.
And we've got another obstruction. It's with Fennell. This huge. She gets a shot.
2-point game.
49-47. 4:30 to play, Kel. And what happens now? Oh, nearly a held ball. That must have been 2.9. Funana with it. They're going to be nervous. There's no way the Tigers aren't nervous because of what happened to them just 2 weeks ago up in Townsville. Again, now Somerville's got the handles on the ball. It is?
Yeah. No.
It's an offside. Again, umpire Marr all over that one. Funana finds Somerville. This is huge. She needs... No, she's not going to take the shot.
No,
Gaffer with it
she
now.
doesn't want to take any chances.
She's in the backspace. No, they go all the way back to McLeod. They're being ridiculously patient. Probably a little too patient.
Yeah, so
there's been opportunities. There it is again. Oh, they missed it again. Somerville just gave Sherlock a shove. This is huge for Amy Somerville.
yeah,
She gets goal number 50. And it's 3:38 to play.
That was like
that took forever.
A 2-minute goal.
That was like a visit to the dentist.
Oh.
So Cubby's got the hot hand and makes no mistake. She's bringing the team home on her back. Lily Cubby, 50-48.
Oh, wow.
3:21 to go. Spencer McLeod. The draw's the favourite, I reckon, Kel Harrison.
Yeah.
Long ball. Oh, that was brave by Spencer.
Grant could have almost picked that off then.
Front of us hit the deck. Barreto looking after her. Now they're dancing together. Oh, big swing across. Gaffer rips it in. Look at this.
Very patient with it, but
both these teams like to congest the top of the circle.
yes, they need to cover one-on-one defence. The Jets
Just peel off. So where to go? They have to go all the way back to Spencer this time. Grant keeping them out. Now Summerall's out of the circle. Both teams don't want to lose it, but one of them has to win it.
You know, and
From behind.
That's the risk because you sort of throw it around a little bit too much, and the pressure comes.
You got to be brave, Kel Harrison.
Yeah.
So 2-on-1 in the circle. Sherlock out of play, out of the circle, and they go to the backspace. Thompson. She gets the shot. 51-48, margin 3. They're steadying here, the Tigers. Ham's with it. Smart play by her. She saw that Cubby was offside and didn't get herself in the circle. That would have been the ultimate coach killer.
That's right.
Cubby misses this one. Spencer gets up. She's been brilliant today, Lily Cubby. Now they're playing Sydney Smith ball.
Yes.
We've got 150 to go. This is brave tactics by the Tigers. And this is where you don't play a zone, but unfortunately the Jets have flicked into a zone.
Yeah, no, you need
and look at all the free players.
One-on-one.
You've got to go tight one-on-one. You almost need to foul the ball.
Yes, that's
yeah, that's
right,
it. Now you can set. So now they need to set. That's much better by the Tigers now. The Jets now. But again, this has become the trend in netball at the moment, brought on by the Sydney Swifts.
Giants also play this kind of game when
they're
it's
from Sydney
to
too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Dodgy
So
people from
New South Wales.
Dodgy. They're coming to Queensland next Wednesday night too for that silly state of origin that they're going to lose. Queensland are going to win that. So
big call out.
Are you from New South Wales, Kel?
No, I'm not. No, I'm totally going for Queensland.
Well, we're underdogs now. A couple out with COVID. That means we'll play even better. 51-48. There's a minute to go. Maybe the Tigers have done enough. They've taken about 50 seconds off the clock. So Thompson for the cherry and the win and gets it. 4 goals the margin. It's with the Tigers. Even if they don't score here, then they get 2 of the next 4 centres. It's going to be too hard for the Jets to come back. Obstruction call here. Spencer with the ball. So we didn't get to talk about the season that was because it got all exciting, Kel.
That's right.
So let's talk about, it looks like the Jets are going to lose this. So let's quickly talk about the Jets' best today.
Yes, Jets' best. So you're asking for a 3-2-1?
No, just
their absolute best.
Today, just today.
Today, the best.
Just the best today on court.
Best on court for them for me, I'd have to give it to Cubby.
Lily Cubby, she's been brilliant.
I think she's, not just shot really well, but I think she's created a lot of opportunities for the Jets.
On cue, she misses that one, unfortunately, and Maddie Ryan takes the rebound. Let's talk Tigers. They're going to finish the season with a win. And they go long. They can't get the final goal. It ends up 53-48. That is a reverse of last time they played. Last time it was 54-45 in favour of the Jets. This time, 53 Tigers to 48 the Jets. And Siobhan Sherlaw finishes her illustrious playing career, 100 games with the Jets and the Lions before that in total, and she finishes with a loss. But the captain did herself proud today, got a late intercept that got them back into the comeback, but it just wasn't enough. They ended up losing this one by 5. Kel Harrison, let's talk about the Jets.
Yeah, so Jets, yes.
Best for them?
Yeah, so for me, I think it was Cubby. I think Cubby, yeah.
And now we're going to the Tigers.
Yeah, so Tigers, I'm going to give it to McLeod.
McLeod?
Yeah, the pressure that she applied down the court made a really huge difference, I think, for the Tigers early in the game.
So the Jets, they fall out of the semi-finals and they finish in 6th place for the season. Let's talk about them. Let's pick the best 3. We've seen a lot of games. Don't forget there's some people not here, like Irvin and Sandholt. And so you've got to pick your best 3, Kel.
For the whole season.
For the whole season.
The best
who do you think? Best 3, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
In 3rd place is... Well, don't even put them in place. Just pick 3.
I can't even do it. I can't do it. You know.
Kel, this is what we pay you for.
I know. Yeah, definitely Sherlaw, Hams, and Irvin.
Sherlaw, Hams, and Irvin, the best 3 you think for the Jets. Yeah, it's hard to go past that. Their front end was a little bit shaky at times. I thought Cubby had patches of brilliance. Yeah, I think you picked the best 3 there. Ridley, remember, don't forget Ridley's out at the moment as well with an injury, so I thought she was very impressive for them early on in the season. Unfortunately, she's missed the last 4 games with that injury. So Sandholt, she was strong as well, but Ash Irvin, all class. And her and Ridley, for me, were 2 of the best. And you throw in probably Jess Lagai. I thought she had a pretty good season as well. Tigers, they win today and they finish in 7th for the season. They've basically 5 wins again. That's what they had last year. And the 3 for them, that's their 10, with the exception of the only one out is, of course, Child. She's out today ill. But that's their 10 there. They've been fairly consistent on lineups this year.
The 3 for me, I mean, Gaffer, you know, she brought a lot of, I guess, energy down in the attacking end. But, you know, can't go past McLeod and Ryan. Ryan and goalkeeper for me are probably the best for them all season.
Yeah, and for me there's 4. There's Gaffer, McLeod, and obviously Maddie Ryan as well. And you can't forget Amy Summerall playing her 50th HART Sapphire Series game.
I did have her circle.
And they're clapping their crowd there. Of course, sponsors are there today as well. Carina Leagues Club, that's their big sponsor, and they're happy to see them. So that wraps up the season for the Jets. They'll finish in 6th place. The Tigers will finish in 7th. The Tigers got the chocolates today. It was a great effort by them, 53-48, and that's a nice solid match. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors, namely HART Sports. They are the best in the business, and Mizuno, Powerade, Mount Franklin, and Legacy Jewelers. All the pictures you've seen today brought to you by Fausto and Double Take Sport, and they have been with us from the inception of this competition. We thank them for their service. Well, that was a pretty exciting game in the end, Kel.
It was, yeah. It was very, very intense, and it kept us on our toes.
Stick with us on the YouTube and the Facebook. We are back at 5 minutes to 6 p.m. for the Cougars, the undefeated Cougars, taking on the Wildcats. Still looking for the first win of the season. They get one more chance, and that'll be on air 5 minutes to 6 p.m. My name's Dave Mills, being joined in commentary by Kel Harrison. Thank you again, Kel.
Thank you.
It's bye for now, as always. Be brilliant, people.